Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Desiree Banks, and this semester I have been working on a topic that I cannot personally relate to, but I have friends, family, and many other people in my life that has been through this. So therefore, because it's an important and in-depth topic to them, it's an important in-depth topic to me. So that topic is rape culture normalization. And what I'm going to do by starting off is I am going to give you guys the dictionary definition, and I am going to give you guys my personal definition and opinion, because I just want you guys to know the difference and not just go based off what my opinion is. So to begin, rape culture is sociological concept for a setting in which rape is pervasive and normalized due to societal attitudes about gender, sexuality. That's more of an in-depth definition coming from the dictionary, but in my perspective, in my own words, rape culture normalization is when people and our society normalize rape based off their own societal reason to distract the fact that someone was actually raped. So yeah, it's kind of a big difference in both. Well, it's not a big difference in both definitions, but it kind of is. The first one was more in depth, while mine is just giving it straight on the head. So the purpose of me choosing this topic was basically not only for the people I personally know that was raped, but I know personally that it's people out there that has been raped, but they do not understand the concept of rape because of our messed up society, basically. People normalize rape for many reasons, but I'm going to get into that later. But mainly, the purpose is for people to understand the concept. And I chose this audience for that same reason. I want people to understand the concept. I want people to understand that even though society may have their own reasons why they should normalize rape or is normalizing rape, which they shouldn't, I just want them to know that there are people out here that understand, that will not normalize rape or distract societal reasons on normalize rape. That's just not it. So the reasons rape is normalized is mainly because people may think that, oh, they're in a relationship, so that's not rape, which it is. Because rape, having sex with someone still, you still have to give and ask for consent. You can't just go out in the world, get into a relationship, and just assume that you can have sex with someone. You can't. I want people to understand that just because you are in a relationship does not mean you automatically have to have sex with someone or be forced to have sex with someone, mainly based off my topic. So another reason that rape is normalized is because of what you wear. And every time I've talked to someone that was raped that I personally know, they always say, oh, maybe it is my fault, but because I was wearing shorts or I was showing a lot of cleavage. Just because you wear something does not give no one the say so to force you into having sex with them or rape you or anything of that nature. That's just not acceptable. And also, another reason rape is normalized is because, I mean, even though the legal age to drink, buy drugs, and things in that nature is 21, people under 21 do drink and do drugs, and sometimes it gets out of control. So it's normalized because people get drunk, they can't control themselves, and the other person thinks that it's okay to take advantage of them. People think because they were drunk that it's okay, like not okay, but like they're in a situation where they know that they can't control themselves, meaning someone could take advantage of them and rape them. So those are the top 3 reasons why rape is normalized and it isn't acceptable. Next, I'm going to go into statistics. So the statistics state that college students are at a higher risk for being rape victims, which is true, because not trying to accuse all college students, but college students go out, they drink, sometimes do drugs, whatever drug it is, I don't know. And sometimes we dress a certain type of way when we go out to parties. And you'll necessarily find more teens, young adults under the influence at a college university than in a regular neighborhood. That is a reason why our rape culture is kind of higher than most. That's how I'm going to say it. And I also have statistics for that. I have picture. Well, you can see it. That is the picture. And then also, statistics show that the United States has the highest rape rate than almost any other country. And this is just showing the increase. So it starts mainly getting up there in Germany. I'm sorry, can't really see it. It mainly starts getting up there in Germany, go up to France, Brazil, and then a big difference of the USA. We have this, these statistics was back in 2010. Since 2010, we had 26.6 more rape victims than any other state. I mean, any other country. Next, I'm going to go into designs. So, the colors of my design and video that I made, it shows improvements. The colors go from dark to light. And it goes from dark to light because it shows how you can constantly grow. Like things like things could get better. So the colors start off like black, grayish, red, and goes into bright colors like green, blue, and that is because it shows that you will never always be at a low space when, not even just in, if you experience rape in any situation, but mainly in rape. If you push yourself to improve, if you push yourself to talk to someone, if you push yourself to get up, don't always be down, it will always improve. The colors of my design show it will always improve. So if anyone was in any situation that has something to do with rape, it will give them motivation to improve, to get up, to get up. This topic low-key relates to what we've discussed in class. So it kind of compare how everyone normalized the way that they treat black people. That was not normal back in the day, what they did. They beat black people, even though slavery was not, like, it was passed to not have slavery anymore, it was still normal. People were still used to it. They normalized beating, they normalized killing, hanging black people, they normalized everything negative in that nature. And that compare how many people normalize rape. And that is because people are so used to blaming rape on the person that was the victim instead of taking it in the rapist hands. That's how I'm going to, in the rapist hands. That is why it compared to, it was worse back in the day, don't get me wrong, but it compares to how blacks were treated. They normalized the way they were treated, and now rape is being normalized because of the relationship status, being under the influence, wearing what you wear. And don't get me wrong, rape is not always based off females. Only females cannot be raped. Men can be raped. Young men can be raped. Everyone can be raped. People normalize females only being raped. So if a male was ever to be raped, they won't think that it is rape, because in their head they think males can be raped. I personally know a couple of young men my age that are my peers that was raped but did not know it. They didn't know at all because they didn't believe that males could be raped. They were in situations where they were forced to have sex with women older than them, and they thought it was okay because they were a male. And that is not okay. I just want to get my message out there to many people that don't normalize rape because of your society. Don't normalize rape because you are a man, a male, a young man, a boy, any of that. Don't normalize rape. Ladies, don't normalize rape because of what you wear, your relationship status, anything of that nature. Rape should not be normalized. If I had more time with this topic, I would talk to more people about their situation. I feel like even though I've been in depth with this topic all semester and even before this semester, if I had more time to talk with people that was in that situation of being raped, I will have a better understanding. I'm just an outsider of the rape culture because I necessarily have not been raped, but I've witnessed rape, so I can be inside the rape culture. I would be more into questions. I would ask more questions just so I could have a better understanding. I would get more in depth in it. I got in depth when it came to the topic, but I mainly talked to people that I knew. I wish I could talk to other people and inform other people. But now that after I did this topic, I want to do that. I want to influence people to speak up. I want to influence people to not always be down, that things will get better. I just want everyone to know that rape should not be normalized. To end it off, I'm going to lastly discuss a tweet that I found, and it really it hits me every time I read it. It says sexual assault is normalized, that most people do not realize they are victims, let alone perpetrators, because growing up, rape was shown as a strange man pushing you into an alley and forcing himself on you while you're screaming mercy. The first part of that tweet where it says sexual assault is normalized, that most people do not realize they are rape victims, and that is true. That's why I am making this TED Talk today. That's why I got more in depth in the topic, because people do not normalize that they are rape victims. And I am so happy that I got in depth in this topic, because I got people to understand the concept of rape. Rape is just not when you are a female and being pulled into an alley. It's more deeper than that. It's when you don't give consent and you are forced. Many people don't understand the concept, but I am someone who wants to get it out there, and after this topic, I will. My name is Desiree Banks, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to discuss rape culture normalization.